Hello, I am Dr. Srinivas, Lead Senior Consultant of Department of Orthopedics at Aster RV Hospital, JP Nagar. Today we are discussing about a very interesting patient who had come from Yemen. He is a 30 years old male patient. So he came to me on a wheelchair, a specialized motorized wheelchair. He came to my OPD and he had a long history to tell. He was working on a field when there was a bomb hit his family, a bomb hit his field, where the entire family were living in a small house and that bomb exploded there. This is because of the ethnic conflict which is happening in Yemen. We all know that. In that bomb blast, he lost all his three children. All his three children died. Most of his cousin brothers and their wives and their families. There are a lot of casualties in this bomb blast. Especially now, this patient has come with a wheelchair and this left lower limb is sitting on a wheelchair with approximately 15 to 20 centimeters short leg and multiple surgical wounds around his left hip. So he had undergone 22 surgeries on the left hip after the bomb blast to make him survive from the bomb blast and to cover the wound on the left hip area. Now he has come with a hope that he gets some kind of better movements in the left hip, because now he has come in the wheelchair and the hip is fused in flexed position, where his hip is fused in 90 degrees. He cannot extend, he cannot bend, he cannot rotate. With great difficulty he is being mobilized. His nursing care is also a real challenge for him. So with a lot of hope he came to me. So we examined him. We got a plain X-rays. It was very difficult hip, in that case hip arthritis. Basically in the bomb blast, upper half of the femur has gone out or during the previous surgery they had to remove because of infection. He was left over with only the lower half of the thigh bone, and that lower half had gone and fixed to the hip joint. So basically this led to approximately 15 to 20 centimeters of shortening and multiple scars around the left hip joint. The challenge for me was how to reconstruct the entire hip joint. He wanted a painless, mobile hip joint, and stable hip joint as well. May not be having a great power. He wants only the movement in the hip so that the nursing care can be done. He had an associated urethral injury. Urethral, that is a urology procedure, urology injury, for which his limb abduction was absolutely essential to reconstruct his urethra. Otherwise, passing his urine also was a challenge for him. So we took his X-rays. Then we realized it's not a straightforward surgery. Then we took a new technique called 3D printing. Nowadays the 3D printing technology is available. So we sent his X-rays, CT scans, MRI scan for 3D printing technology, where they did a good 3D printing of his hip joint and the leftover proximal, that is leftover distal half of the thigh bone which is stuck there in an abnormal fashion. We are able to analyze the whole situation in a 3D printing technology. This is a very new technology. In a case of severe hip damage, we need to assess the bone loss. We use this 3D hip reconstruction technology. So after doing this, I explained him that there are certain unique implants, special implants available, where we can reconstruct a hip joint. I can promise you to get a painless movement. I can promise you have a stable movement where hip will not dislocate, but I cannot promise an active movement. Active movements means he may not be able to do active movements because all the muscles around the hip joints is damaged. But he will be able to move his limb on either direction. Maybe over a period of time after rehabilitation and exercise, his muscle power may improve, but this will give him a good quality of life, better than what he is, and also can undergo a urethral or a urology procedure. So we planned it, then we explained him. The patient took a week to 10 days to decide whether my suggestion is acceptable for him or where he can have a better suggestion from any other doctors. He went around to many other doctors in the city in Bangalore, but he could not get a better solution than what we had offered him. So finally he got admitted with us. Then again we had a battery of investigation to check how fit he is for this major procedure. Once it is all done, we went inside with the 3D printing technology. With that help, we knew what was there inside, what we anticipated, everything we knew. We went inside, we opened his hip joint, broke the entire adhesions, broke the hip joint. We loosened the lower half of the femur thigh bone, loosened it, brought it down. Then we recreated the natural acetabulum, used a special implant called constrained liner. On cemented shell we put constrained liner which does not dislocate, and then put a stem onto the distal half of the femur. We connected it and locked it so that it does not get dislocated. This is a very unique technique called constrained liner, specially used in a situation like this. Now patient took 2 to 3 weeks for the wounds to heal because it was a major surgery. After the surgery, the wounds have healed now, the drains are out. He is very happy person. He is having a painless mobile hip joint in the hip. May not be having a great active movement, but his personal life is very easy. They are able to do his personal care. Now he is fit to undergo a urology procedure. Now he is gone to another urologist to undergo a urology procedure. As far as hip is concerned, he is completely painless, mobile, and it's a stable hip joint. Nothing more than he can expect from a surgery like this. From a situation from where he came, now he is definitely 3 to 4 times better than what the situation he came from. I am thankful for the patient to having trust in me, trust in the entire system, that we offered that and he trusted me and underwent the surgery. Now he is definitely a very happy person. Hope his future is much more happier than what he is today. Okay. Now I think you should listen the entire story from the patient point of view. All the things what I told was from the medical point of view, as from the surgeon's point of view. You should listen story of the person who has underwent surgery after so many surgeries and so many traumatizing events in his country. He's come here, he's got operated, he's cured. It's better to listen from his own mouth how he felt before the surgery and how he is after surgery, and it will be very interesting for that to listen to you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أنا الأخ عادل قاسم حربان من اليمن من محافظة صعدة. جئت إلى الهند عن طريق تنسيق من مستشفى أستر في المكتب الموجود معهم في اليمن بصنعاء، وكان التنسيق لا بأس به جيدا بوصولنا إلى الهند واستقبالنا باستقبال رائع. وكان ذلك في يوم 20 ديسمبر، وتم استقبالنا وأخذنا إلى الحجز الصحي من شأن تلقي فحص كورونا، والحمد لله طلعت النتائج سليمة، وتم نقلنا إلى مستشفى أستر. فبدأنا بالإجراءات والفحوصات وتم استدعاء طبيب المسالك البولية الدكتور، لكن قمنا بالتنسيق مع الدكتور جيفي الذي نسقنا معه في البداية من اليمن للوصول إلى عنده إلى الهند. قمنا بالتنسيق مع الدكتور جيفي لإعادة تركيب مفصل الحوض، فقام بالعملية على أفضل حال، يعني بامتياز رائع، وذلك شفنا أنه ممتاز جدا، لأننا قد ذهبنا إلى عدة دكاترة ولم يعملوا العمل الذي قام به الدكتور جيفي. فلا بأس به، فهو ممتاز رائع، والممرضين لا بأس بهم، والجراحين كلهم كانوا جيدا ومهيئين لنا الجو بشكل رائع، والطعام كان جيدا بالنسبة لنا، كانوا يعطوننا كل ما نطلبه منهم. وكانت العملية كان إحساسي قبل العملية أصعب، إلا أنه صار بعد العملية على أفضل ما يكون، يعني صار أحسن في عملية المفصل. أما عملية المسالك البولية فإنها لا زالت. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، وشكرا، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.